Hi all, Neato D3. We have a problem with it. I will show you the problem. When I turn it on, it doesn't turn on, although the battery is okay, because if I press here and on the side for a few seconds, then it will flash, the LEDs will flash for a second, like you saw now, and now I can power it on. Now both LEDs are flashing slowly, but in a few seconds just the battery will be steady state and the information or the eye will light off. And I've tested the charger is okay, because I have 19 volts, a little higher than 19 volts. I will show you, it's now plugged in. So testing here on the contacts, and you see 19.12 volts, which I guess this is okay. This is a reasonable voltage to charge the battery. Okay, so the charger is okay. Now if I press again for a few seconds, it will turn off, like you saw. Now I will attach it to the charger, so just pressing. So again you will see both LEDs are lighting, flashing. It looks like it is charging, but it is not charging, because it will stop in a few seconds, and this is my problem. So basically I guess many of you have this problem. So the battery is okay, because even if I take it out, it is lighting. So we have a battery, and the battery seems to me, it's not seems, I've tested and it is okay. The voltage on the battery is okay, and this machine is not working. So I have no other way. By the way, I called the support, they tell me do this and this and this. Nothing works. Bottom line, first thing is to take off these two Phillips screws, and then you get to the battery, which I disassembly because the batteries that I got from AliExpress was totally dead. The voltage on the cells was 1.7 volts, but I've revived it. Of course it's not a good thing to do, but the battery is now okay, as you've seen. I can also show you the voltage on the battery. By the way, you have a clip, so you need to press it and then pull it out. And now I will show you that the battery is okay, because I have voltage. You check the voltage on the two contacts. You have red and black. This one has two black and one red, and you see 14.4 volts, which is okay. So the battery is good. No need to check it with load, because it is good. And now I have to disassemble everything. So first step is to take this out by lifting it from here somehow. If I understand, just use a little force, and then you take this part out, which are the brushes. Just take it, it's very easy to take it out. Now on the upper side, of course, we need to take out all the filter, which I've already cleaned. And by the way, this model has a USB here, a micro USB. I asked the support if I can do a firmware update or something. Of course they are telling that no, but I'm sure that they have the ability to do it. So I can't, of course, do anything about it. It's the Neato support, of course, they have their tools. They don't want to share it, and probably they have a reason for that. Okay, so now I will have to take apart the other stuff here, which I'm doing it first time. So all the press part, you need just to use a little force, and then on both sides, and then it should go off. Of course, do it gently, try not to break it. Okay, succeeded. Now I have many screws here, so I guess just need to open the screws and then try to take these two parts. By the way, these are the switches, the sensor, both sides. Of course, I will need to test them also. Another switches here, by the way. So I can see now 4. Now I have Torx screws, so I will disassemble everything and probably, I hope, to find something, because I don't know what the problem is yet. So eventually it was a little problematic to close these with the screwdrivers that I found, because the hole is very small and it can't enter till the screw itself. So eventually I found this, and this was okay. So you need something long and thin in order to get to the screws that are down there. So I've opened all the screws, and now hopefully we'll manage to open the cover here. I see here some clips, so maybe you just press them. There are additional screws on this side, so pay attention. So need to open this also. For now I'll just see 2 of them. So not just on the bottom side, also on the top. By the way, it thinks that all the screws are the same length, so you can't exchange them. Okay, now it looks, yeah. It looks like something is happening, and voila. And here it is. So now we need to try to understand what happened. So first thing, maybe I will do some visual check on the side. It seems to me that I'm the only one that opened this device. No one opened this before me. So I hope to find something. So I will investigate and see if I can find anything. Okay, so eventually I could not fix this device, but I would like to show you a few things if you will need some fix for this. So maybe I will go a little over the components that we see here. Okay, so here we have the microcontroller. This is a TI controller, and here we have probably the flash memory, and here is a DDR, I think. This is a memory, so this is all like a micro computer. I think that this is here the Wi-Fi, and here you have all the connection, of course. So you have also an audio speaker is here on this side, and also you have your board for the laser. There is a laser that rotating with a motor here. This motor is rotating, and this is the output also to the speaker, because it is written speaker here. So you have some names on the connector, so you will be able to know by the names that you see which is what. Okay, and on this side again, by the way, I've ordered the main board. I will try to replace it. This is the connector of the battery. There is also some kind of connection between the battery and instead besides the power you have also probably transmitter and receiver to read things from the battery. Here is the power. These are the LEDs, the two tiny LEDs when you power it up. And beside this, there are many components like MOSFETs, power MOSFETs. There is here a MOSFET. I think it is Q5. And you have other components, and every component here can be, of course, the problem, because you also have switches, all the button switches, and also light sensors. The light sensor on the edge, I will show you here, for example. This is here, and you have several of these. 1, 2, I think I've seen some more. On the sides also there are light sensors, so you have like a probably infrared receiver and transmitter of light in order to know that the robot is going to fall, so it will change its direction. And that's all. And after looking at everything here, I decided that it is my problem is too complicated, so I don't have schematics and I cannot fix it at this time. Also, you have, of course, some DC to DC. I have measured 3.3 volt here, so of course the microcontroller is working. Also, I can see the LED lights. There is another button here. This is the button of the bin when you're taking it out, so it knows by the press here that the bin is inside the unit. And that's all. So it's pretty complicated. Of course, you have the motors, the suction motors below the laser, and another motor here and also the wheels have a gear motor inside, and a pretty complicated unit. And that's all. So I will wait for the board and I will replace. By the way, there is another PCB below the laser here with connection, and there is the laser. You can see when you remove it, there is a laser transmitter and receiver, and here you have all the units that basically it is reading by rotating, and it is creating its own map where it is going to. This unit is measuring where the base is, not by transmitter. It is with other, I think with the laser it gets its direction. There is no other way that it is doing here. By the way, I see that the rubber is not on the motor itself, and this is not good because it will not be able to rotate correctly. Now it is okay. Yes, should be like this. Okay, so I will wait for the board that I've ordered a replacement, and I will replace the main board, and hopefully this will solve my problem. Thank you and bye.